So you're probably wondering, what is MTE? Well, MTE is a CPU hardware feature that was originally built by ARM as a debugging tool for software developers. Apps need to store data in your phone or computer's memory, or RAM, and they reserve this space in RAM for their data through a process called memory allocation. Unfortunately, the allocations that these apps get are often not validated, and apps can inadvertently or maliciously access memory outside of what they've been allocated through a variety of methods. What MTE does is it's essentially a system which informs the developer and the operating system when this happens. So when MTE is enabled, every single memory allocation is tagged with a secret, and then the hardware ensures that every future request from an app to access a certain memory allocation is only granted if the request contains that same secret, which only the app that made the original allocation request would have. If the request doesn't contain the secret, for example, because it came from an app other than the one that made the allocation in the first place, then the app that's making the request is crashed and the event is logged by the operating system. The goal behind this technology was to allow developers to identify memory corruption bugs in their apps immediately as they occur, because without this MTE system, this type of memory corruption can actually occur silently in the background, with maybe developers not even noticing. Microsoft and Google have both previously reported that 70% or more of all security vulnerabilities in their products stem from memory safety problems, and many of the high-profile vulnerabilities that we've seen over the years, like Heartbleed in 2014 or the exploit in sudo that was published in 2020, were caused by a lack of memory safety. And so, because so many of these problems are memory safety related, security researchers quickly realized that MTE could be used as an always-on tool to monitor and stop these security exploits, not just as a debugging tool for developers.